Good morning, and yes, it is Thursday with Terri. That's me. It's very early in the morning. I woke up early to get a glass of water, came downstairs to get a glass of water, and one of my pet peeves crossed my eyes. I saw dishes in my sink, so I had to wash them because I go crazy when there's dishes in the sink. And everybody goes upstairs to bed. So after I did that, it woke me up. So now that I'm awake and it's quiet, and I figure I'll grab an apple, then I thought I'll just do something like just take up some time. So here I go. I'm here. I'm going to make some little apple strudels. So I had two apples, and it's just enough because I cut them in half. Bring it down. I cut them in half, and I took the center out. They look like pears, but they're really apples. Should be green apples, but I didn't have it, so I'm using what I have. I always use what I have home. So here you go. So I have my little bowl here. So what I'm going to pour in here is a little flour. Bring it down a little bit. A little flour, a little brown sugar. That went in thump. A little teaspoon of cinnamon. And a little bit of oats. This is dry oats. I wanted wheat, but I was out, so I'll just use the dry. So I'm going to just mix this up. I know, so early in the morning, who does this? But this is what happens when you wake up. You can see this is a morning face. This is a night face you see me on now. So anyway, I'm stirring this in, stirring this up. It actually smells good. I'm getting little chunks out, stirring this all in. Make sure it's all covered. Another easy recipe. And this time I'm just using apples, little apple strudels. Something quick you could just make. Now I'm not gonna really bake these tonight, but I'm gonna bake them in the morning because I don't want to wake anyone, so I don't want the smell to go. So now I have 3 teaspoons of butter, and I'm gonna chop this butter in here a little. All these ingredients home, which I was glad I did because they're so simple. I usually always have things like this in the house: brown sugar, flour. I usually have apples. I'm not gonna kid you. I usually always have apples, especially around now. It's cold outside, supposed to be a rainy day tomorrow. So now I'm gonna blend this in till it all thicken up. So I'm gonna come off camera and blend that in because that takes me about a few minutes, and then I will be right back. So I'm back and I'll show you how I blend that together. It actually came out pretty easy. I didn't have a pastry blend cutter, one of them things you cut butter in. I might have it. I don't know where it's at. It's too early in the morning, so I just used a knife and a fork, and I just was cutting it in, cutting the butter in the mixture, and it's pretty much cut in, and you can see it comes out a little sticky, like crummy, almost look like cereal. So then I just take it and put it on top of the apple. This is so easy. It's just brown sugar, again, flour and cinnamon, butter, and corn oats. You could even use, if you had a little pack of oatmeal packets of cereal, little oatmeal cereals you buy, you could even use that if you want. I was looking for that too. I didn't have apple. Somebody eats the apple. So then you just take it, and that's pretty much it. And I'll put this right here. I already had did 2 for you. There's 3. And I'll just do one more, the last one. So sometimes you just want a different snack, and you don't want to eat the Doritos, you don't want to eat the pretzels, you don't want to eat the potato chips. You want something different, and then you want your friends to see that sometimes you can have a Betty Crocker in your dorm or in your home. Something that's really quick and easy. Now you could imagine how this is going to come out. And there you go. It just looks like an apple strudel. It's full. Pack it down. It's full. Now that's it. I actually am done. So it looks like this. 4 apple strudels. And they're like tight in here. So I'm not going to fix this tonight because it's late. It's late and I don't want the scent to wake up everyone in the house. I got on my temple shirt. Yeah, it's a sleep shirt. It's just one of those times. Anyway, this is ready. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then almost look like peppers in the camera with apples. Put this in the refrigerator till tomorrow morning. I'm going to come down and put it in the oven. And you bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Just enough for the sugar to melt. It might not even take that, but 350, about 20 minutes. And it should have the house smelling nice. So, but after I bake it, I'm going to bring it back. So I'll see you guys later where I'll get some sunlight because right now it's still very early in the morning. So I get some sunlight. I'll have this baked. I'll bring it back and you'll see the final end result. Okay, sleep. Keep on sleeping, my little sleeping angels. I'm awake. I'll see you in a little bit at sunrise. So I am back and it's the next morning. I'm up, I refresh, ready to go. So I have the apples in the oven for 40 minutes and they're all done now. And I'm going to bring you down to show you how they look. So here they go. It's like little apple pies. I made 4. You can see this one is really cooked because it burst open. That's how you could tell because it's soft on the inside. And this brown sugar, you can melt the brown sugar till it get really syrupy, which I didn't want to do because I have some little glaze I made that I want to glaze over just like that, just a little on each apple. So that's why I didn't melt my brown sugar can down, but you can. I just didn't want to do it because the top has a little crunch to it. And so I didn't want to, mill it down. I'd rather just do the little glaze. And this glaze is nothing but just a little bit of powdered sugar. You can make any kind of glaze, so you don't have to use glaze at all. You could have even just sprinkled it, but I'd rather just glaze it. See, I'm not the best glazer because it's not even coming in and you can really see it, but you see what I mean. So anyway, they're all done and it's nice and soft and you have your baked type apple pie kind of right there. So instead of having something that, like my hand, this pan is hot, so I can't touch it. So instead of having something traditional that you usually have, like, chips, corn chips, whatever, you can do something different. This is really easy, really quick. You got your health, you got your sugar in your apples, so you got your health and your, whatever you want to call the sugar. I call it delicious. Anyway, another Thursday with Terri, and I'll see you next week. Come back now.